Aesop Quotes. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Betray a friend, and you'll often find you have ruined yourself. A doubtful friend is worse than a certain enemy. Let a man be one thing or the other, and we then know how to meet him. Don't let your special character and values, the secret that you know and no one else does, the truth, don't let that get swallowed up by the great chewing complacency. Never trust the advice of a man in difficulties. We hang the petty thieves and appoint the great ones to public office. Fine clothes may disguise, but silly words will disclose a fool. After all is said and done, more is said than done. If you choose bad companions, no one will believe that you are anything but bad yourself. A liar will not be believed even when he speaks the truth. Those who cry the loudest are not always the ones who are hurt the most. It is easy to be brave at a safe distance. Please all, and you will please none. The smaller the mind, the greater the conceit. United we stand, divided we fall. Necessity is the mother of invention. Beware lest you lose the substance by grasping at the shadow. No one believes a liar even when he tells the truth. The injury we do and the one we suffer are not weighed in the same scales. Better beans and bacon in peace than cakes and ale in fear. It is not only fine feathers that make fine birds. Adversity tests the sincerity of friends. Outside show is a poor substitute for inner worth. In trying to please all, he had pleased none. Once a wolf, always a wolf. He that always gives way to others will end in having no principles of his own. Little by little does the trick. Give assistance, not advice, in a crisis. We often give our enemies the means for our own destruction. Those who suffer most cry out the least. Better be wise by the misfortunes of others than by your own. Wise men say nothing in dangerous times. The haft of the arrow had been feathered with one of the eagle's own plumes. We often give our enemies the means of our own destruction. Vices are their own punishment. The more you want, the more you stand to lose. Once upon a time all the rivers combined to protest against the action of the sea in making their waters salt. When we come to you, sad they to the sea, we are sweet and drinkable, but when once we have mingled with you, our waters become as briny and unpalatable as your own. The sea replied shortly, keep away from me, and you'll remain sweet. Be content with your lot, once cannot be first in everything. Whoever neglects old friends for the sake of new deserves what he gets if he loses both. There are many statues of men slaying lions, but if only the lions were sculptors there might be quite a different set of statues. A man is known by the company he keeps. Look and see which way the wind blows before you commit yourself. Injuries may be forgiven, but not forgotten. Try as one may, it is impossible to deny one's nature. All men are more concerned to recover what they lose than to acquire what they lack. It is with our passions, as it is with fire and water, they are good servants but bad masters. I can't be friends with a man who blows hot and cold with the same breath. Expect no reward when you serve the wicked, and be thankful if you escape injury for your pain.